Hold on, I gotta show y'all the B&B that we got for my dog's birthday. Hold on. Pool right here. Hold on. Look, fam. We got a whole football field, nigga. We got a whole football field. Like, nigga, I could really run to the end of this field. Like, dang, I'm still running, nigga. I'm still running, nigga. This shit a whole football field, nigga, with a basketball court back here, nigga. You could really shoot. Who? You think I'm playing, fam? This a whole basketball court, man. Damn, I'm not even trying to, like, do no extra shit, but, bro, y'all see, bro. This is the type of shit y'all boys can achieve, bruh. If y'all just keep working, if y'all just stay consistent, y'all can be here too, bruh. I'm trying to tell y'all, this is the most biggest backyard I ever seen, bruh. Like, down doing a 4-3 shit. We're really going crazy right here, but that shit wild. Like, I think it just red back here for the clip, but man, shit, boy, they got a whole shit back here. Let me flip the camera, fam. Bruh, this shit popping back here, fam. Check it out, check it out. We about to go back inside. Look. Hold on, man. Camera on 17%, all type of shit. Don't check.
I gotta find it, bro. Jordan, bro, look who it is, bro. This is dirty ass nigga right here, bro. You know what I'm saying? How you, son? Hey, look, bro. Ain't no niggas have emotion like my niggas, bro. My mama, a lot of niggas broke as fuck on my soul, nigga. Fuck
hey, I wanna be in this.
This is the only niggas I know in Miami have emotion. Hey, show me 1,000 right now. Oh, she in business. Oh, my mama, I love to see it. I love home to get money, bro. My mama, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, oh, my soul. Man, shout out to my nigga fucking Color Brand, nigga. Hold on. Say it one more time so I can say it right.
Can't go clothing.
Can't go clothing, nigga. Can't go clothing, bro. Niggas know what the fuck going on. Hey, bitch, hey, you wanna see the vibes, nigga?
Yeah, I ain't talking bodies, nigga. I'll fuck you hoe. What's going on, nigga? He smacked down in motherfucker. Nigga, pin him. Undertaker.
Yeah, nigga.
What? The day before that, we getting 50, nigga.
We getting 50. Then we getting
then we getting top. Then we getting YB, nigga.
Mark my word.
Mark my word.
Mark my word. Yeah, bro. Right now I'm at Aventura Mall. I'm looking for a gift for a new business partner I just met. So this is what you see, man. This is like 15 minutes from our house. You see all type of shit. S550s. What you call it? Cullinan. They got yours right there. That's a GLS, Porsche 911, G63, G-Wag. So they got everything pulled up to the valet right here. But that's just how Miami is. Miami is full of, wealth. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere you look, you're gonna see it. You feel me? That's what I love about being out here. You just get inspired, bro. You see so much shit you ain't never seen before, and it's just like really just inspiring. You feel me? That's the simplest way I could put it. Like, this shit inspired me. Like, fam, y'all gotta get out here, man. Like, I want to show y'all a little bit of the views so y'all can see. But shit ain't no joke out here, man. Real money. It's the Miami life, that Miami lifestyle that everybody wants so bad. You feel me? This it right here. And is it overrated? I don't think so. I think it's just what, you feel me, it chalked out to be, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's nothing too crazy, but at the same time, I don't think it's anything brand new at the same time. But I'm walking in the Elvis store right now. I don't know why it smells like this in here. They got a nasty, like, they got a stench in here. I don't know what the smell that is, bro, but I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like walking up these stairs. It just be like, when I feel like I'm walking up the stairs, I feel like a nigga staring at my ass, bro. Like, definitely a nigga staring at my ass. It's all type of body mind out here, bro. Definitely looking at my ass cheek. All them stairs. You see, we up here now and shit. And just keep it pushing. we up out of there, man. I ain't gonna lie, here we go. Aventura, you see it right here, baby. Check it out, you feel me? This one of the biggest malls in Miami. For surely one of the biggest. I don't know about the best, but this mall is pretty spacious, all type of shit. So hopefully I find what I'm looking for in here. Like, I don't know, these stores, they be a little particular about who's recording and all type of shit. I'll be like, bro, I be ready to tell the niggas to shut the fuck up and eat a dick, bro. You know what I'm saying? Why can't I record? I know when my flagship store opens next year, I'm for sure gonna let everybody record whatever, you feel me? Show how good our customer service is, how good our quality is, show how good our store is. Of course, record, post, I don't give a fuck. But to these stores out here that don't let niggas record, that be stingy about niggas on their phone, all type of shit, bro. Keep that out, bro, because you pushing away the customer. The customer want to feel comfortable in whatever they do, you know what I'm saying? So if a nigga comfortable recording, if he want to record, that's where his comfort, his zone at. That's shit right there, fam. Like, so, you know, I don't got no merch on me right now. So if I run into anybody famous, I'm shit out of luck. So reminder to all y'all brand owners out there, always have your merch with you, because you might just run into somebody you did not expect to see, and you ain't have what you needed to have, and they ain't got the time to wait around for you to get your shit. So that's a missed opportunity right there. So y'all need to realize that carrying your clothes with you is crucial. Don't be like me today. I just want to walk in here light. I didn't even put on no outfit, bro. I want some bullshit. Walk in here light on some light shit, even though I ain't doing shit. So I came here looking for a certain store. That shit not even here. So I'm gonna have to improvise on some shit. I'm really walking Balenciaga. I always like to walk in Balenciaga. It's a nice store. You feel me? They be tripping about the cameras in there. That's one of the stores I be talking about. They be tripping about the cameras, but I don't really give a fuck. But you know, while I'm walking, while I'm looking around at all these brands in this mall, it's just something came to mind. I want to teach y'all a lesson today. So, branding. I ain't gonna lie, branding is something that everybody thinks they can do. Everybody thinks they can start a brand. Everybody thinks that they can create something that people follow like a religion, but it's not as simple as it seems. It might seem as simple as just starting an Instagram, you feel me, coming up with a name, making products, making a website, and dropping on whatever day you decide. But it's a lot. Damn, bitch, what the fuck is she talking about? But damn, that bitch got me off track, this motherfucker. But hey, yeah, it's a lot more than just a simple getting a website, making an Instagram and shit, you know, just dropping a product. It's really finding the target customer, actually making content for that target customer, and detaching from your ego when you make content, when you make clothes. If you're not thinking about that when you're making products and you're just trying to make what you think looks cool, you're gonna end up with a problem of an inventory problem, a customer problem, and not having anybody to sell it to. So it's so important to make sure you know who you're selling to before you even create the product, before you even get it sampled, before anything. You need to understand that, all right, this product is not for me, it's for somebody else. I might like it, but it's not for me, it's for somebody else. It's for my target customer. Would my target customer want to buy this even if they have all these bills due, even if this is going on in their life, even if they're in school, they're still going to try to find a way to buy it because it relates so much to them. So in turn, y'all need to work on making products for people that you feel strongly about your brand. That's the number one thing you need to do to get here, to be able to be one of these stores, to be able to eventually grow past wherever you're stuck at in your brand. You need to find that target customer and do everything for them, make everything for them. Center your lifestyle, your brand, everything you see around them, and those people will stick with you. So that's like the basic principle of branding. People that start a brand that have went to school for this, they know that. But us starting brands as just being entrepreneurs that are interested in fashion or interested in whatever, and we're starting a business, we don't always know you know, these certain things that will help us grow as people, that will help us grow as CEOs and grow as brand owners. Everybody doesn't know that you need to find a target customer before you just start making products, because do you just have a hobby or do you have a business? Because when you have a business, you need to look at everything, all the data, because a lot of times we just get caught up on the money. It might just be a hobby. It might just be a hustle. But to turn this into a business that will be able to be sold and be able to be marketed and pitched to bigger companies like Nordstrom and Louis Vuitton and LVMH, these big brands that might one day want to buy your brand, right? These are people you want to blend right in with. So that's what's gonna get you the money, man. That's what's gonna get y'all where y'all want to be in the brand shit. And if you guys feel like you guys need a little bit more than what I'm giving you in the video, I feel like I'm giving y'all everything I have. But if y'all need a one-on-one guide, y'all need somebody to help y'all stay accountable, and as well as give you the information you need to get to the next level, my link is down below. So catch y'all on this one. It's been y'all dog. We out.